TV.
Well, we're here in the press gallery over the European Parliament's hemicycle, the actual Parliament chamber. Andrew and I were in here this morning. There weren't any debates. This morning was mainly about votes. Large part of this was a move by the Commission to get the Parliament to set up a body to look into the financial crisis which the banks and their corrupt politician friends have caused. Now, Andrew and I naturally voted against the motion as a whole because we simply don't believe that the European Union, someone needs to deal with the banks, but not the European Union. It needs to be our elected sovereign British government and not the European government. So we voted against the proposal to set up this committee as a whole, but knowing it would probably go through, we also voted on the merits of the various amendments. One in particular, which was quite closely contested, was one put forward by one of the leftist groups, actually, to give them their due, where they wanted to insert a short paragraph which pointed out that so far it's been the public, the ordinary taxpayers, who've borne the brunt of bailing out the banks and sorting out the crisis, and it's time that the banks paid themselves. And I'm very pleased that Andrew and I were able, it was a very close run vote. It was a show of hands to start with. It was so close that it had to go then to an electronic vote. Each of our chairs down there has an electronic voting panel we use, and in the end it turned out that that amendment to the motion was supported. So the motion itself overall is fundamentally bad, but at least we were able to help to put a little good piece into it, which is one of the things that we're here for. It's quite a struggle at this place in strange ways, immensely hard work in ways that certainly I and Andrew I don't think expected, but as ever we're getting the hang of it. Very good relationships with obviously our fellow nationalist MPs, and we're building some bridges with some of the others, showing that nationalists aren't devils, that we're here with sensible things that need to be said. So we're back here, I'm over in Strasbourg the week after next. The chamber there is about 3 or 4 times the size of this one. That's where most of the real parliamentary business is done. In the run-up to that, of course, we've got, coming back to home, the next stage of the court case with CUR, the Commission for Equality and Human Rights. As I speak this now, I don't know, we're trying to get this case adjourned. We've applied for an adjournment today. I don't yet know whether we will have one. Either this video will be going out on the eve of the next round of the court case, or we'll have a short adjournment. Either way, the problem, as I explained in my last broadcast, is that we're not now arguing about what we should do. The Commission, in effect, have accepted our proposals as what we intend to do. We're arguing about the costs and whether they brought this action properly or out of malice and did it in various ways which are technically deficient. So we're aiming to get this case adjourned while we go for a strikeout. Either way, in order to aim to save having to pay the enormous costs the Commission has already run up. You're dealing with legal teams at tens of thousands of pounds a day, basically. They've got an enormous legal team on this, far larger than they need have. They're doing that to try to bleed us white, or something else anyway. And we need, yet again, more money to fight this off. So, as before, if you've given, especially if you've just given, then don't give any more. Try and find someone else who can give us something. But if perhaps you're a new viewer or it's been a while since you've helped the British National Party, this struggle really is crucial. It's a real climactic moment of our struggle with the British political elite. We get over this and they're going to find that they've scored a huge own goal. But we've got to get over it. To fight cases in court, you need money, and lots of it. If you can help, please do so today.